With the recent release of Chapter 293 and 294 now hitting the main stage, everyone is either excited for what's next, feeling the relief that the match is finally over, or complaining as if reading Blue Lock isn't an optional choice for them. So upon me looking at Chapter 294 leaks, I asked myself, what's next following Chapter 294? Of course, before we even get to the leaks, the title of Chapter 294 being Champion will likely refer to Isagi being declared the champion of the NEL alongside the rest of Bastard Munich, and will make a considerable build for the next arc, so we shall see if all of that is really true. People have their own perspectives on the matter, so here's mine alongside a reading of the latest chapter leaks. Of course, if you have your own thoughts, be sure to leave them in the comments down below, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more Blue Lock related content, and also be sure to join the Discord. First off, let's start off by reading the recent leaks of Chapter 294, and as always with leaks, remember the translations provided are unofficial. We begin this chapter with the crowd reactions to the goal that was just scored by Isagi, where we can see the double spread of Isagi's knee sliding celebration across the pitch, with the announcer shouting goal. Some of Isagi's Blue Lock teammates charge and crowd around Isagi in celebration of the final goal he made to end this extended game. The commentators continue stating how Yoichi Isagi has made the final goal for Bastard Munich with an amazing direct shot. We can see Kaiser's reaction to the whole sequence unfold. He fell to his knees in defeat, reciting, "What the fuck was that just now? Ness awakened and went beyond my predictions, and Isagi reacted faster than everyone else." He was putting together the aspects of what made that goal even possible, and as Ness is in the frame, he is mentioned by Kaiser, who's continuing his thought process by saying, "Ness's awakening was unexpected. I had no data on it. I even thought it was impossible for him." Kaiser begins to break down. Why? It was so fun playing with him. Why? The reason I lost is because of football with Isagi. Damn it! I was having so much fun! I bite the bullet and fought with Isagi. He knew I would use any means necessary to win, and he manipulated me! Kaiser's anger begins to engulf him like a raging volcano. Ness, seeing this sort of defeat on display, was surprised because Kaiser was taking out on himself and not him. But now Isagi approaches the pair. "Yo, Blue Emperor and Magical Boy, I thank you, because you both showed me the final piece I needed to score that goal." Isagi reaches out his hand towards Kaiser, offering a hand up, all the while directly mocking the Emperor. "I threw away all unnecessary feelings and emotions, and believed in the mutation of Alexis Ness." Kaiser is confused, but then Isagi finishes what he has to say. "With that being said, thank you for your hard work, my supreme brainiac clown." Kaiser looked absolutely infuriated, and understandably so. Kaiser swiped away Isagi's hand, crumbling his face lower to the ground. Ness was starstruck, and Shido shoots a smirk as the text of Neo Ego's League appears on the panel, and then a double spread on the next panels granting Bastard Munich the name champion of this stage of Blue Lock, and Rin looks on with Predator's Eye activated, with the commentators then speaking. With the final match ending, we will now announce the final NEL rankings. The end credits reveal, however, with the final game ending, we see the egoist Nagi Seishiro fighting for a new rebirth. To be continued in Chapter 295, titled Number 1. I really enjoyed this chapter. It doesn't add much to the actual build of where it will go, but it has established some things far greater for future content. We won't be expecting an immediate transition to another match, at least for our main character. However, we are instead expecting much more showing of the fellow remaining match on the NEL card with Manshine vs Bacha. We could possibly expect episode Nagi to actually go into more depth with this current match. However, it shall be revealed to us what our white-haired genius has done in order to hold on to the higher end of the pecking order. I have always speculated that Nagi will score an amazing goal that is a replicatable standard, which will land him his original bid of 88 million yen, putting him at square one once again, showing him that his evolution was put on hold whilst Isagi only continued to grow, which will prove to give Nagi a newfound motivation to not take such a temporary win over him in the place of an actual long-term victory. All the while, I want Chigiri and Ryo to score in this match as well, giving all three main Manshine players a goal and possibly some further advice presented by the Dr. Agi. I just want Agi to have a noticeable impact on Nagi and Ryo, telling them how they should best tackle their codependence, which could culminate in the perfect end of Nagi and Ryo's delusional goal to the top, and instead actually making the two rivals, who will not only be great for collaboration, but now give a sense of further progress to Nagi for finding his own dream and motivation. Either way, we will get our answer to what happens, because the next chapter is said to show the events of the Manshine vs Bacha game will be on display, with this panel being 33 minutes before Isagi's final final goal, so we can most certainly expect that we're getting a replay of the NEL's remaining unseen match. Also, following this championship match, Noah stays on top of his pillar with even the team he oversaw coming out on top, with PXG following in second, Ubers coming in third, and the Barcher and Manshine game yet to be decided, further displaying that tension for the number 1 spot between Noah and Loki. Alongside that, we can expect the final bids of the NEL to be revealed to all remaining players, where upon Isagi scoring his final goal, I believe it's safe to say that he will actually hold the highest value bid. I had said that Isagi needs to both beat Rin and do something spectacular to come out on top, and he had done both, which in my mind sets in stone that top spot for Isagi, ending the arc how it first started when Isagi was placed on top of the rankings from the U20 match. A devastating loss is handed out to the rivals of Rin and Kaiser. Kaiser's further reaction will be more interesting, however, as his goal of crushing Isagi had not only failed but completely backfired, as now Isagi is on the level of Kaiser's movements. Chapter 293 and 294 was the perfect ending to these two's current rivalry, with everything coming full circle as Isagi realised that Kaiser holds movement abilities to a much higher level, in which Isagi needed to reach to make ideal usage of his weapons, and in the process beating Kaiser, in which all led to Isagi winning in the end, and in this moment he pulled off such a feat, making the two now much more relative. Isagi now evolving to his ideal self, and Kaiser with the loss could culminate in a setup for the two to face off in the U20 World Cup arc, where they can finally decide who is truly better amongst the two. Not only that, but Ness at some point possibly has to deal with the aftermath of his failure through suffering with Kaiser's certain criticisms. I can't be sure what direction they will take this, but knowing Ness's character, he will likely just suck it up, but maybe we can see Ness possibly challenge this false emperor, as he was not able to outperform Isagi when Ness had finally evolved and given the chance for Kaiser to win on a silver platter, since of course it was Kaiser's fault for not expecting Ness's evolution at all. Another heated feud to talk about before or after the reveal of the bids is Isagi and Loki. This clash of titans can burn hotter than ever before, as now Isagi represents BLUELOCK as the top player and Loki as the biggest challenge for the BLUELOCK facility to face, as we know of right now for the U20 World Cup. We will also see the reveal of the top 23 in the BLUELOCK facility, with an obvious cut from the main cast being Igaguri, and the other two I speculate to be Tokimitsu and Nanase. Ego then can finally begin the training camp in preparation for the matches of the U20 World Cup arc, and decide on formations where we can see revisited chemical reactions and unexpected collaborations, with one of my biggest hopes to be seeing Isagi and Shido team up on the centre forward positionings. I will be doing a video next week predicting who will be the captain of BLUELOCK's team, the brackets for the U20 World Cup arc, and what we could see from each country, as well as which team will actually win the entire thing. Once again, if you all did enjoy this review and speculation, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Support on this channel has been immense recently, and I can't thank you all enough. Anyway, that's been me. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and until next time, peace.